Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kareem and I'm a second year dental student studying here in Ukraine, Kiev. Today I will be talking about studying in Ukraine. In this video I will cover why would someone want to study in Ukraine, the system that they follow in teaching here, the accreditation, what to expect, and then my personal thoughts on what's it like studying here. As some of you might already know, studying in Ukraine is pretty affordable. If you come from a country where you'd have to sell a kidney in order to study medicine or dentistry, then this is a great alternative for you. The main language for studying here is in Russian, but for the people that don't speak it fluently, there's a lot of different universities that offer their program in English. The price for studying dentistry here is $4,500 in English, and for medicine is $4,300. Now the price will be $1,000 cheaper if you want to study in Russian. Second of all, the requirements they ask for to study medicine in here. In America, students in medicine are required to take 4 to 3 years of pre-med before they're allowed to attend medical school. However, here in Europe, they eliminate the need for pre-med and directly enroll you as a medical student after high school. Also here, they don't really stress about your grades in high school. Most of the universities would accept you according to how much you got in the entrance exam and not how much you got in school. But still, the better your grades, the better your chances. I believe that the system here in Ukraine is a lot similar to most of the other countries in Europe and some others around the world. We study here in a modular system for both dentistry and medicine, and what that is that you'll be taking classes every week, let's say in anatomy for example, and you need to come prepared for the class first, and then the doctor will start asking you questions as a group discussion, and according to that you will be graded in a mark out of 5. If you got 2, then you failed that class. 3 is pass and 5 is the highest mark that you can get. Now if you ever fail a class or if you were absent one of the classes, then you do need to retake it. And what that means is that you will have to study it at home and then come to the teacher and take the quiz with her privately. And the reason why you should do that is that if you ever have any failing marks or any absences in one of the classes, then you cannot enter the final exam. So you will basically fail that class. So retaking that class will allow you to do the exam and hopefully you will pass it. First of all, accreditation is when a country recognizes your degree and states that you are qualified enough to work in your field in their country. Now, before applying to any university, whether it be in your country or in a different country, it is crucial to understand the accreditation that you will take with your degree, because not all of the universities will give you an accreditation that will allow you to work wherever you want in the world. Now, the accreditation here in Ukraine for dentistry is accepted in my country, Lebanon, but I do need to take an exam in order to work there. It is also accepted by most of the European countries. Some of them also require some exams as well, but others don't. And I heard that if you want to continue specializing in any of the European countries, then you can do that without any examination. It is also accepted by most of the countries in the Middle East, as I was told by many of my friends that live in different countries around there, such as Kuwait, Dubai, Egypt, etc. And I also have some friends in Europe, and the story is the same. So what I can tell you about the accreditation here is that it is pretty good. It will allow you to work in many places around the world. But if you already know where you want to work in the future, then reach out to the Ministry of Higher Education in that specific country or someone that lives there and ask them to give you more information on the accreditation there and what you need to do in order to work there. The first thing that you need to keep in mind when you want to move here is that there will be a lot of students that aren't really focused and they will try to distract you with them. So you do need to be careful in who you meet and befriend, because it can be really easy to lose focus, and you just need to be dedicated and driven towards what you came here for.
We are going out today with our friends. Do you want to join us?
I actually can't. I'm working on this video and I have to study for the quiz we have tomorrow.
Okay, enjoy your study.
Okay, enjoy your time.
Thank you.
Also, another thing that you should expect is that you need to spend more time reviewing and studying at home than you might think. And that goes back to what I said earlier about the grading system and how they test your knowledge on the material before they actually explain it. The third thing is the language. Not all teachers are great in English, so you might think that there's a language barrier between you and the teacher, but in lots of cases, you'll find good teachers for the more important subjects, and the language barrier will die down the higher in years you go. The last thing that you should keep in mind is that working with the administration here is quite a struggle. There's a lot of students and little administrators working in the office, so most of the time you'll find them busy and it will take you ages to get done any documents or requests that you want to finish. And that is why most of the students here book their own agencies that speed up the process and make it a lot easier for you. They take care of the official work and documentations and try to minimize the effort that you would have done if you wanted to do it on your own. So my personal thoughts on studying here in Ukraine is kind of a love-hate situation, because it is not the most ideal university that you can go to, but it's definitely not bad if you're determined enough. I personally decided to study here mainly for the budget, and this is who I really suggest this to. If you're someone who's extremely passionate about being a doctor and you're on a low budget, then this would be a great option for you. I personally know a lot of doctors that are extremely successful and they have studied here in Ukraine, but if you can cover the extra expenses for an elite university, then you can go for that instead. Your diploma there will kind of speak for itself, whereas here you need to prove yourself. Even if you were more ambitious than their students in other universities, you just need to prove that here. With that being said, thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please press the like button and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you have any ideas or any questions that you would like to ask me, then you can personally contact me on Instagram or Twitter, and I will see you next week. Study medicine and that is why most of the students here book their own agencies that take